let's play down Melek, Reforged Researcher, a 10-10. Absolutely love that. And now, our big score is going to cost a measly 1. Alrund's Epiphany. Let's go. And that is a cheapened Alrund's Epiphany. 16-16. Obviously, they can just jump block, so it's not as sexy as it could be, but, you know, it is. This is going to be a boom. That was the, I think that was the big bang. Bang, bang, bang. It's down to minus 25. We had some pretty good fun, though. That was a very Izzet matchup. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of the Manor, and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dig right into here. We're going back to Explorer. That is right. So, we got Kylox, Visionary Inventor. Obviously the goal of the deck here, we got Menace, Ward, Haste. Whenever this attacks, you're going to sacrifice any number of other creatures and then exile the top X cards of your library, where X is their total power. Now you may cast any number of instant or sorcery spells from among the exiled cards without paying their mana cost. So, what does this mean? This means two things have to be true for this card to be good. You have to have creatures with high power, and you also have to have like big payoff spells. So I think, well, Izzet has the kind of the perfect matchup for that. So I have Alrund's Epiphany. Obviously this card is just great in and of itself, but then we also have the Explosive Singularity. I'm running 2 because typically what you want to do, unless they have like a, you know, sometimes you run into like life gain, stuff like that, but if you get rid of Melek, Reforged Researcher, which is power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of instant or sorceries in your graveyard, and the first instant or sorcery spell you cost is 3 less to cast. This card is absolutely amazing. I love Melek so much. We also have Crackling Drake and 2 Enigma Drake. So we have these Drakes, and again, these power later in the game. A lot of times after you go for Play with Fire, Make Disappear, Obliterating Bolt, etc., etc., Brotherhood's End, use Fable of the Mirror Breaker for more discard, big score, etc., etc. We know what's going on. These power levels are going to be out of they're going to be out of this world, honestly. So the Enigma Drakes and the Melek set up for nice food for the Kylox, and then you sacrifice them, and then you dig in for the Alrund's Epiphany and the Explosive Singularity. It's really, really awesome. Hopefully I can get this to kind of go off, at least to the best of my ability. This is really, really fun when it works, but hopefully I can get it on actual camera when I'm recording. So this is basically the deck. It's kind of like Control. Oh, we also have the Voltstrider. Voltstrider is actually really, really nice. Only 1, because later in the game you can collect the evidence, and then you can just cast the Explosive Singularity. Pretty awesome. And what's Kylox Visionary Inventor without the Voltstrider? So this is the deck. Let's go ahead and just see what we can do and let the chaos ensue, I suppose. Consider joining the channel. That'll help me out monetarily as a content creator. Get ready to subscribe if you have not already, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Samus, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we'll go and keep this. Looks good enough. A little on the slow end, but the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, man, I cannot believe this card, man. Absolutely crazy. Technically, it's wild to me, but yeah, I mean, this would still be in standard if it wouldn't be banned. It's from Kamigawa. It feels like it's a little older of a card than that for some reason to me, but it's not. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. Now, it doesn't suck. Let's go back to this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I mean, just absolutely nuts. Do you have the Reforged Researcher? I'm a pretty big fan of Melek as well. I think we'll go in for the Thundering Falls. Yeah, we'll prime with lands. Let's go ahead and maybe just surveil away and just get our land going here. Zombie! Wow, zombie. It's been a hot second since I played a zombie deck, so let's go ahead and get down our tap land here, and then the fun shall begin on turn 3. If they go wide, we can just go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. 99% of the time, it is better to go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but right about now, this is going to be a pretty easy Brotherhood's End. Yep, let's just go ahead and do this. Clear the board before they get too big. This Champion of the Parish, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to go against zombies. I haven't seen these in a long time. Alright, see what you got here. Got the... Do we even want to go for Fable, or do we want to go for Memory Deluge? I don't know, we'll see. The Reaver, they're just gonna amass 1. So their strategy is pretty clear. They're gonna go super mega wide with the zombies. So big score is actually pretty good. Big score with the Memory Deluge is actually really, really nice. What's the... I mean, I'm at 18 life. This isn't that threatening. I think we could probably just chill, go for big score. Sure. Ditching the Deluge is pretty decent. Draw a card, lose a life. Yeah, I don't love that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should just like Deluge and just like, depending on how wide they go, it might just be one of those things where we have to just dig in for Brotherhood's End. But then again, if I have 2 treasure tokens, I could just go for Deluge on mine for the land drop and then a Brotherhood's End. Okay, we'll see. Sure, let's go. 15's not that bad. What do you think, you're mono red or something to zombies? We're gonna survive this apocalypse. Fester Leech. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely all out aggro. This is pretty interesting. Let's go for the big score. And man, at this point, I think I am just gonna keep the Deluge for the 4. Melek can go nice and tall, but this actually makes our stuff cheaper. Let's do this. Let's get rid of one of the Fables here. Play with fire. This is actually pretty caca. I guess we have to burn a treasure token either way, so we'll go ahead and do this. Alrund's Epiphany. Okay, well, I definitely like Alrund's Epiphany. If I do this, I think this is probably the move. I mean, they might have removal as well, which is kind of unfortunate, so let's probably just do this. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Hold up, play with fire, potentially go for a negate if need be. And do we want to do this? I guess it's the same difference. I mean, we're saving 1 if we foretell this, but we're losing a treasure token, so I guess not. I guess not. Still don't think... I'm looking to probably just trade here. Don't really think I'm that worried. I mean... I still think we're fine. Let's go ahead and just... Fester Leech. Well, they can... What can they really do here? This is fine. Yeah, we'll do this. They're going to go and pump this up, and then we just play with fire it. Seems fine to me. The other thing is they can do this... No, they can only activate this once each turn. That's what I thought. Okay, so they can only activate this once. They can't just do this forever. So, let's go ahead and play with fire. Isn't that kind of what happens with leeches? Don't you have to, like, burn them with, like, a lighter? Because they're so, like, persistent on just sucking you dry? I think it's, like, literally what happens, so... Alright, I think I'm probably gonna... what do we get rid of? Like, I'm not getting rid of my Alrund's Epiphany. It's gotta be the negate. So another one, that's fine. But now I don't really have to worry about anything super crazy here. Alright. Intrude on the mind. I definitely... Man... I want to get this down, especially just for content. It seems pretty amazing, but I don't know. Maybe the negate and the Deluge. Yeah, that's fine. We definitely need to see if we can just get into some more land. And no land. Wow. That's pretty surprising. Okay. If I do this, it's going to take a little bit of some setup to do this, though. If I do this, I have to go for big score for essentially free. So let's go ahead and let's actually do that. Let's play down with Melek, Reforged Researcher, a 10/10. Absolutely love that. And now our big score is going to cost a measly 1. That feels pretty good. Go ahead and give you a thank you. A thank you. You know what? Actually, I could go for Intrude on the Mind. I think we're just going to go in for the big score. I'm not going to do the Alrund's Epiphany. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the Intrude on the Mind. I'm just going to do this right now. I want to see if I can, you know, get into my land drop, which we do, with a Fading Hope. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just get a treasure token going. We got 15 life, and I've got a Fading Hope in case things get super crazy. So if they just trade, whatever. I want the treasure token. I think at this point, all the mana in the world sounds pretty good to me. So, the first instant or sorcery spell you cast each turn costs less. 1 less, rather. Sure, whatever. I actually could Fading Hope the zombie army. But I think I'd rather just, like, wait. I could. I don't really care to lose this, though. Like, really, do I really care? Nah, not really. Whatever. We'll just take the L there. Alright. Alright, enter. Yeah, I don't think we're under that much scrutiny. I think that that early Brotherhood's End really took the wind out of their sails with the Corpse Knight and the Champion of the Perished. But like I said, if they do play anything super crazy here, I do have the Fading Hope. I mean, and then next turn it's gonna get absolutely insane with Melek Reforged Researcher. We go in for Alrund's Epiphany. It's gonna get pretty nasty. Yeah, it's just I try to say nuts and nasty at the same time. It's gonna get nutsy. Even if they do have like some sort of spot removal for Melek, I mean, would we want to go for Fading Hope? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's a little Crypt Breaker. I haven't seen this thing in a hot second. I would assume they do not swing in. Alright, well, let's block. Yeah, I mean, let's block it. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Do they have... What was the... They couldn't have been... There has to be a point at this, right? There's got to be a point to what you just did there. Unless they're just trying to, like, bluff me. Unthree. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that really accomplished, right? Oh, okay, hold on. What is this? Return to the ranks. Okay, return exit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Return to the ranks, and now the champion of the pair. So now we got a ball game here again. Okay. Down to 11 I go. They're tapped out, though. That was a neat little trick. That was a neat little trick, but we got tricks, too. So, my turn. Obliterating Bolt. This is actually not big enough to kill the champion of the parish, which is actually kind of funny. Alright, so with Melek Reforged Researcher, the Alrund's Epiphany is going to be what we want to play, because now it's just, I want to say free, but it does cost way less. So, Alrund's Epiphany, let's go! And that is a cheapened Alrund's Epiphany with our Melek Reforged Researcher. Big fan of alliteration on the channel. Alright, I think it's pretty much the same thing. I am busting a treasure token to do this, but I guess there's really no benefit, right? So maybe we go in for Fading Hope on the champion of the perished. What they're gonna do is tap 3 untapped zombies you control, draw a card, lose a life, right? That's essentially what their plan is here. But I mean, I don't know. We've got another Alrund in the wings here. That's fine. Restless Spire, I guess we say no to that. Alright, 16-16. Obliterating Bolt. I mean, I'm looking to swing in, obviously. We do have another turn, so there's nothing they can do here. I'm going to swing in. 16-16. Obviously, they can just jump block, so it's not as sexy as it could be, but, you know, it is. This is going to be a boom! That was the... I think that was the Big Bang. I mean, that was pretty crazy. And yeah, like I said, we have to bust treasure tokens open to do this, so there's really no point. So let's go ahead and turn. Hall of the Storm Giants. All right. And let's do it again. Let's do it again. Alrund's Epiphany. You almost feel dirty about it. You almost feel... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Reflection of Kiki Jiki's not doing anything too crazy right now. They are tapped out. I think it is worth it to go for this Obliterating Bolt. But actually, I don't know. Maybe we go for the Restless Spire. I think I am, because we do get to scry this way. No. Let's do this. They give us a good game. I don't know if it's a good game just yet. It probably is, but I'm just going to go ahead and just clear the board out here, just so I want to attack. Yeah, I think, wait, it is for sure, right? Okay. Duh. One more, and this is, yeah, this is, like I said, this is just, we're just kind of having fun with our food here. We have another, I forgot, we have another free turn, so yeah, this is definitely over. They're tapped out. Let's go ahead and drop the Crackling Drake, excuse me. And let's just do this for fun. Reflection of Kiki Jiki. And let's go ahead and copy the Crackling Drake. Like I said, we're just kind of having fun with our food now, and this thing actually has haste as well. We could go for Memory Deluge, but let's just go ahead and swing in. We've had our fun. Got a Crackling Drake with haste, and now swing in Melek Reforged Researcher. Swing in. Let's go ahead and give him a good game. Bang, bang, bang. It's down to minus 25. We had some pretty good fun though. That was a very Izzet matchup. Dawn. That's kind of a nefarious. Dawn. That's like a mobster? What is this? Alright, got Obliterating Bolt. We got the Melek. Explosive Singularity. Don't really love seeing it off the top here, but it's okay. Probably going against Arclight Phoenix, but we can take care of that. Already down to 16. They're doing their job for us. They're doing our job for us. Alright, Mirrex token. Yep, doesn't really matter. Let's drop this, and then we'll go in for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And if they're not going to do anything, we're going to do something eventually, so. Picklock Prankster, I could go for like the fake full control type of thingy. Just kind of make them bluff, make them think that we have a counter spell. But I already kind of forgot, so. Full control. That will do it. They probably know that we're BSing. Can't talk. I mean, let's see what you got here. So, nothing? Alright. Let's try it out. We have two. Even if they do counter us, we have two of them, so. We'll try and get one, at least one down. Alright, well, let's get one down. And look, they missed land. Okay, that works for me. Got the Crackling Drake. I keep wanting to say Crackling. So this is Crackling Drake. And then the new alchemy card that I've been playing with is Cackling. So Crackling and Cackling. I always get them confused. Ledger Shredder. Strangle. Well, that's okay. We can also just Obliterating Bolt this thing. So... And I think I will. Now that they're tapped out, they've got 4 toughness. I'm a pretty big fan of Obliterating Bolt, but that's just me. Let's go and get rid of Explosive Singularity, and Negate is pretty good. I guess we have to get rid of Melek, unfortunately. I don't really want to get rid of my Fables. That's pretty good. We get Enigma Drake. Love that. Yeah, let's just go in for Obliterating Bolt. This is fine. Pass turn, and we got Fable, the Mirror Breaker, and these Enigma Drakes, which, these things, the Enigma Drake and the Crackling Drake, is, they're just so good. I love them. So we don't have another way to deal with the Ledger Shredder, unfortunately. I do have Negate, though. So hopefully they go for Treasure Cruise. This deck does run Treasure Cruise. That's going to be the best thing to negate. There it is. There it is. Let them connive. You can connive. You conniving little kitty cat, you. Let's go ahead and negate. Unless they have a Spell Pierce here. That'd be pretty... Oh, I was going to say. Unless they had a Spell Pierce there. Oh, that Treasure Cruise just gets so nasty. Alright. Well, I think this is pretty obvious what we're going to do. I think we're just going to drop the Crackling Drake. And then next turn, we can actually get some more with the Reflection of Kiki Jiki. But let's go ahead and pay it. That is absolutely fine. Crackling Drake, baby. Draw a card. Oh, yeah. Are you really? Don't you even dare. Lightning Axe. Ah, I was about to say, I was like, are they even going to Fading Hope me, or are they going to go for the Lightning Axe? But they do Lightning Axe. My little Drake, which is very, very rude, I must say. Alright. We can go in for a Reflection of Kiki Jiki on this Enigma Drake. That seems pretty good to me. Only one more card in their hand, and hopefully it's not a Treasure Cruise. Oh my gosh, no way. It's never not a Treasure Cruise, huh? Alright, alright. So let's say we were about to look like really good, but now we're just looking like okay. We're still looking fine, but alright, if I drop you, go in for the Reflection of Kiki Jiki, I think that's still pretty good. Still have a Make Disappear. So let's do this. Alright, feels pretty good. They were just kind of like, you know, just trying to race here. We have the Make Disappear. Picklock Prankster, that's fine. Trying to mill out their little Arclight Phoenix. I think they will also do it, but we have this Enigma Drake, sure. The Enigma Drake wards off this Arclight Phoenix, but I mean, if they have 2 of them, that's a little yucky. At a certain point where we have the Reflection of Kiki Jiki, maybe we should go defense to kind of create another Enigma Drake to block. Feels pretty passive. Don't really love doing that. Fiery Impulse. Well, let's go ahead and Make Disappear that. Want to keep our little Reflection nice and safe. Enigma Drake goes up to a 4/4. That could matter. And a Picklock Prankster. Okay, so Arclight Phoenix comes out to play. Let's see if they want to swing in. Let's see how aggressive they want to be here. And we just bounce, that's fine. They're tapped out. Like I'm not missing anything, right? You just bounce. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, am I missing something here? You know what? With the discard action, I might want to go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but we could actually just discard. Then let's go in for one of the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Pass. Doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great. But what we can do is go for Reflection of Dreaky. Reflect an Enigma Drake if they want to start swinging in with like the Hall of the Storm Giants or something like that. That's also something that we can look into. Because it's close, but I don't... Oh, Lightning Axe. Okay, well, we're going to have to go for the Reflection now. So at least we get this one. Yeah, I don't think we could have swung in there. Get rid of you, and we're down to 5. Like that. Okay. Big score. At this point, we're going to need something pretty sexy. So I think we're just going to have to get rid of the Fable and this, just to try and get into something, well, sexy. Okay. That's pretty sexy. Alrund's Epiphany is something I would consider pretty sexy. What's not sexy is we have to swing into this. Well, they would just bounce. Really, that's not a big deal. Yeah, this is fine. Let's swing in here. These are just bounce. We'll get our damage in. Sure. With the treasure token, now we can go in for Alrund's Epiphany. Alright. Alrund's Epiphany at least creates... Worst case scenario, we can create some blockers with these little birdies. Fable the Mirror Breaker comes through. I think we're going to have to our big score here. We want to keep the Obliterating Bolt for at least to kind of pick off a Phoenix here. I know the Ledger Shredder does get to connive, but we can just chump block this all day. So maybe we just big score the big score. Intrude on the Mind. We can actually intrude on the Mind once we swing in with the Goblin Shaman. So swing in with you. With a reflection, yeah, we can actually reflect a bird, right? Okay. I don't even know if I really want to do that, though. Down to 9. It's either we commit to the both of them, Obliterating Bolt on the Phoenix, Fading Hope on the what, the Shredder, maybe? Or we just go for Intrude on the Mind. I think I'm okay with Intrude on the Mind. We also create things in the air with the Intrude on the Mind, so... Definitely not the most comfortable matchup right now. Prankster, that's fine. They probably want to connive, I'm assuming, with the Ledger Shredder. Okay. Lightning Axe, okay. Pass to attackers. Are they going to attack is the question. Let's do this. Let's do this now. Alright, ooh, that's actually pretty gross. I guess we would want to surveil for something else. Maybe play with fire. And then they just give us this. I think we actually do want the Thundering Falls, though. Oh god, that's pretty gross. Let's do this, because they're not going to give me a play with fire, so let's do this. If they don't give me the play of fire, we either get all this land, or they just give me a 1-1. So I think we have to kind of hedge our bets here a little bit. Let's at least let's guarantee ourselves a 3-2. Let's guarantee ourselves a 3-2 so that we can at least trade with a Phoenix, I suppose. That's pretty yucky. I mean, we're trying to look for something pretty sexy here. I would not say that's sexy. At 5 life, so they do that, and we'll get a 2-2. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. And I think I will chump block the Shredder. We have 3 flyers here. Alright. Oh, I feel like I'm walking on a... I mean, this is crazy. We're getting flooded to the absolute gills, man. That is pretty rough. Ouch, man. Ouch. Okay. Still looking relatively okay. Let's go in. We don't really have a way to like draw or anything. Let's go for the Thundering Falls. Let's surveil to an answer. Strider. Voltstrider is kind of what we need here. We have the Explosive Singularity for the win, so I think that is going to be our win condition. So, or at least a win condition. So finally we get a Kylox's Voltstrider. We can deal with that. I think what I want to do is go for Obliterating Bolt on one of these Phoenix. And it's exiled, which is nice. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Don't want to let them connive, so I think we just pass. Alright, so we finally have something that's pretty sexy. Opt. Sure. I think overall we're looking pretty okay here. Brotherhood's End. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna Fading Hope on the Shredder. Are they swiping the board here? 3 damage to each creature and each Planeswalker. They are. All right. Well, I mean, we have to Fading Hope the Shredder here. Yeah, we're keeping you. Copying doesn't do anything. Yep, that's fine. Then they just drop the Shredder, but we have 5 life. They have Hall of the Storm Giants. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have one more untapped land. They can kind of animate this. I think we're going to have to go in for the Voltstrider, and we can actually collect the evidence and just chump block, which obviously would suck, but I think we don't have much of a choice here. Yeah, we definitely can do that. Hopefully no tap. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Like I said, it's not over yet, but we're going to have to make a chump block here, which is brutal. Just brutal here, man. Oh, it sucks. That sucks, man. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. All right. Let's go for the Voltstrider, collect evidence 6. Doesn't really particularly matter. What? Dude! Cali07. Hello, hello. Just 007 James Bond style? No, just a single 0. So I'm not even scared. Plus you got the nasty sleeves here. Oh my goodness. Why do people like these? Are these like nostalgic or something? They remind them of the old times, because I don't know. By the time was that a mulligan? I think that was a mulligan, so let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. So, alright, I'm going to go in for the Reef. Can't go in for the Mirrex token, because I might want to hold up to play with fire, but got the little Kylox Visionary Inventor, and let's see what we can envision. I'm actually going to, oof, man, I don't know. I might just play with fire. Screw it on the face. Maybe I want to scry for something a little bit more, that's actually pretty good, because I do not want the Brotherhood's End. If this is going to be mono blue shenanigans, I don't think this really hits anything, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Intrude on the Mind. Okay. Guess we'll just pass. You know, I could put in, I'm going to put on full control, just because, you know, I want them to at least think, you know, oh, that not go through. Okay. I want them to at least think that we have a make disappear. Full control. Nope. Didn't go through. Got to be a little quicker than that, unfortunately. So, I don't, maybe now, let's do it now. Full control. I just want to play mind games with them. Alright, we're good. Okay, never mind. So all of that posturing for nothing. Okay. I think we're just going to try. If we got a counter spell, so be it. We got 2 Fable of the Mirror Breakers. I think we're still better off going for it, and we get it to go. Okay. Feels pretty good. At least we get this down. If they take care of the Goblin Shaman, we at least still have the Reflection of Kiki Jiki. Lightning Axe, there it is. There's the first Arclight Phoenix, so that's fine. Fading. Okay, so they need a target. So they're using Fading Hope and Lightning Axe at the same time in order to get him Spell Pierce. Okay, that was kind of hilarious. They did all of that just to get their Arclight Phoenix onto the battlefield, is what I'm kind of getting here. That was a lot of resources and a lot of weird tricks. Just for a 1/3/2 flyer? I mean, that was... I don't know about all that. Don't know about all that. So, Negates... Do I want to go for Negate? I mean, probably not, I guess. Definitely want to keep the Brotherhood's End. Do I want to keep him on Fable? I don't know, Fable's just so freaking good, man. I'm not getting rid of my Kylox, no way. I kind of like my whole hand here. I guess we'll do this. Restless Spire, okay. Let's drop the Restless Spire. Do I want to go for Fit? No, let's just go for Brotherhood's End. Let's just do it. Let's just do this. We do pay 1, but we get rid of the Phoenix. It is what it is. They only have one more. Well, not 2, but they only have like such a limited hand. I don't really want to go for Brotherhood's End while I go for Fable of the Mirror or the Reflection of Kiki Jiki's out. But at this point, what can they really do? Plus, we can get a flying copter. Thopter with the Intrude on the mine. Ah, there's the treasure cruise, unfortunately. So they do have it. They are packing the treasure cruise. Gosh darn it. Back to having a game. Back to having a game. Arclight Phoenix is definitely coming out. I don't think this deck typically doesn't run counters, do they? Wow, they don't get it. Oh my gosh, they don't get it. That is phenomenal. They don't run counters, do they? I'm pretty sure most decks do not. Most decks do not. I'm just gonna play this at instant speed rather than sorcery. Fiery Impulse, sure. You think they would want to use that on their turn? I mean, they're not getting into their Arclight Phoenix like that. 2 more cards in their hand. Giganta, okay. Let's go in for Intrude on the Mind. I don't know, it's not really that great. I guess we'll do this. Something like, as long as it's 2. I don't want to go 1 and 4, because then the 1/1 can't block a Phoenix. So I guess we'll just do this. Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever. At least we get some lands. We'll get a little Thopter action going. Sure, whatever. Play with Fire. Play with Fire takes care of a Phoenix 1/1, so that's nice. At this point, what are we looking for? I guess we'll just go in for the Fable of the Mirror. Go for a Falls. Sure. I guess we'll keep the Thopter back just in case they start exploding. And drop the Thundering Falls. See if we can surveil into something juicy. We've got enough land. Negate. I guess we probably will keep the Negate. I guess they could go for another Treasure Cruise. That's pretty gross. So we'll keep that, I suppose. Just pass. If they start exploding, you know, a bazillion Arclight Phoenixes. I guess we go for Play with Fire. Yeah, I guess we'll mess up that, ain't it? I mean, we're looking pretty gosh darn good. Draw. I think we will. We'll discard all like the lands in our hand. I mean, I don't really. We got plenty of land here with the Mirrex token. I think we'll be fine. Fading Hope. Could just Fading Hope the Giganta here. Don't think I'm really ready for Kylox just yet. Let's go ahead and drop this. See if we can. We'll be able to surveil and scry with Fading Hope. Because I think I'm just gonna Fading Hope the Giganta here. I'll get rid of you. We don't need you. Yep, let's go Fading Hope you. If we can. Alright. You know what? I think we probably are better off doing this. Let's go in for the Restless Spire. Yeah, we're digging into our deck pretty good here. We're going to create a treasure token, still have the Negate, and have a Play with Fire. Like, this is looking pretty dynamite. Do I want to negate this? I think we'll let this go. I would rather keep the Negate for a Treasure Cruise a lot more, so we'll do that. You know what? They only have 1 card in their hand. Can they really explode? If I have a Negate, I think we can just put pressure on. Create a treasure token. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Giganta. Sure. At this point, I don't know, I might want to just kind of play with Fire. I mean, Kylox coming out is nice. It has Menace as well. So, do we actually have, like, potentially lethal at this point? I mean, if we get the Mirror... We do 6. Are we going to try for it? Let's just try it out. I'm going to try it, baby. This is straight for the content. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. This is purely for content's sake. We get the Crackling Drake. Okay, Crackling Drake's actually really, really nice with the Kylox. So, I think what we do is just drop Let's drop the Crackling Drake instead of the Kylox. Now that we have this is fine. Intrude on the Mind. We can go for Intrude on the Mind as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then yeah. So let's go ahead and actually do this. I know this seems insane, but I'm a little insane. Yeah, let's do this. This is fine. Next turn, we're gonna go in for Kylox Visionary. Oh, they actually just don't even block, which is actually kind of funny. Okay. Next turn, there's two different things that we can do. We can go for the Reflection of Kiki Jiki. This is fine. Reflection of Kiki Jiki can actually give Crackling Drake. We can just make another Crackling Drake, which is insane. But what I want to do is go for Kylox Visionary Inventor. Treasure Cruise, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We'll let you connive. You can connive all you want. Negate. And now, this is about to be absolutely insane. Hopefully they do play around for it. Let's waste no time. Kylox, Visionary Inventor. That is right. I'm swinging all. No, they didn't let us go for Kylox, but we were going to find our Alrund's Epiphany. Squeezo Friendly. How are we doing here? Yeah, this is okay. We'll keep it. Stormcarved Coast. We can kind of alleviate that with the Hall of the Storm Giants on turn 2. So I guess now we got the, yeah, we'll be fine. Mountain kind of saves us a little bit. Don't really love seeing the Explosive Singularity in our opening hand, but there's ways around it. We can kind of squeegee here. So what actually is going on here? Thoughtseize. Okay, no problem. Is this Sultai? Is this true blue Sultai? Or they got something else up their sleeve here? This is Domain. I don't know. We'll see. So they get rid of our Make Disappear. No problem. Elvish Mystic. I mean, we do have the Brotherhood's End, so it's kind of weird that they play into that. I guess I'll just do this now. Maybe they want to ramp up into like a 4-drop non-creature or something like that. I don't know. So I guess we'll just play it safe. All right, well, safe be damned. I guess we'll go for the Restless Spire. We have one card that's not revealed to them, so I guess we can kind of hold up fake the fake full control. Hashtag fake full control. In case they want to play something, I'm going to counter you with my counter spell that I definitely have. But it appears they miss a land drop, which is fine for me. Let's just try it out. If I get countered, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, whatever. We don't really, I mean, I don't say we don't rely on it. We definitely like this a lot. So, Llanowar Elves. If they go super wide here, we just go for Brotherhood's End. But I'm kind of confused about what we're playing here. I think we're going to have to pass up on the... We can get this back later, but I think we're just going to pass on the Explosive Singularity. Well, actually, I don't know. They have 16 life. Maybe we just commit to it. I don't know. I mean, let's actually just commit to it. I think we can just be aggressive here. This says first strike. They can't really block. I mean, yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, if we get them down to 10, we could just Explosive Singularity for the win. I guess we'll keep the Fable. It's fine. I don't really want to put it away. It seems okay given the board state here. I mean, we could just go for Explosive Singularity, just straight up. I mean, that would be something here. I just don't know what we're playing against. It seems just super weird. Whoa! Whenever it attacks or blocks, sacrifice a creature. What in the world? 11-10. Are they gonna fling this on me or something? Like, what are they doing here? All right. Well, don't have quite enough to go in for the Explosive Singularity here. But we do have Hall of the Storm Giants. But this Giant is no match for this Titan. That's for sure. I guess you can't really block, right? If I found a way to pick off this Elf, but I can't do that without going for Brotherhood's End, so I can't really do that. Sacrifice a creature. I guess we should go for Fable. I do want another treasure token, so sure. And they just let it go. Okay, so Explosive Singularity for the win is now on the table. They didn't want to sacrifice the Llanowar Elves, but again, I don't know. I mean, is there something I'm missing here? Triome Cycle. I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. I've not seen this thing in such a long time. Even if they fling it, I don't... Okay, yeah, Edict. Non-token creature, that's fine, sure. Are they gonna swing in with the Almighty Titan? They are not in. Oh, baby! Kylox! Oh, God, okay. So, we're definitely gonna get rid of Brotherhood's End. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have the Explosive Singularity. Ah, dang. I don't want to say dang. It's not dang, but I do kind of want to get into Kylox for the content's sake, but we just have the Explosive Singularity. Like, we just have it, so it is what it is. Explosive Singularity for the win. We'll take it.